Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be a very quick look at something called Veribull by Aurora Prime. A viewer asked me to review this, so I took a quick look at it. And there's not a lot to say here. Here's the Aurora Prime website. They sell a few different products. Generally what they sell appears to be indicators, not EAs, not robots, not automated traders. Instead, they just give you a signal, and it's up to you to execute that signal. They have a subscription plan, so you'll pay to subscribe to this service. If we want to, for example, go for a variable, we click on the link. We find here information about variable. If we click on Get Started, then we see that for $99 a month, we can get an access pass, which will allow us access to their indicators. Basically, these are indicators that you drop on a chart, and then it gives you signals when it's time to trade. So if I just look at this briefly, this one that a viewer requested, variable, offers incremental lot size increases, equity protection, max drawdown, total profit goal features to support portfolio growth. By the way, I forgot to mention at the beginning, trading is dangerous. Don't trade with money unless you expect to lose that money. This channel is only for entertainment. I'm not a professional advisor. If you need professional advice, seek professional advice. Anyway, on to this variable for entertainment purposes only. They have live weekly calls. They have different developers that develop these different indicators. They kind of show you how to use it, it sounds like, on the weekly calls, or the whatever indicator you decide to use. This one says min balance of 1,000. 9+ months of verified Myfxbook results, any currency pair or metal, pre-optimized parameters for each FX major, 3 months of rigorous quality testing with top affiliates. So not a lot of info here. We can look at the Myfxbook, and I honestly don't know where I got this link, but I think I just searched for this link. I don't think it's linked from their website, but I could be wrong. So here we have variable. It looks like it's a variable account, variable 5K. Looks like they did deposit $5,000. They've had a total profit in the time it's been, let me actually reset the zoom, sorry. It's been running since November of last year, and it's had a total profit of about $1,100 on the 5,000. It looks like initially they had a really big gain. That's what you see with a lot of kind of signals in EAs. Initially they play a big risk, trying to get a quick gain to make their numbers look good, and then they dial back the risk later once they decide they want to keep the account. If it doesn't do well in that initial period, then they can just throw the account away and try another sort of gamble on a new account to see if they can get one that'll have big gains at the beginning. So what you can see here is they got 10% of their overall 23% gain in the first maybe less than a month, 2 weeks. And then they probably, or even if we go out about a month, less than a month after it opened, about 3 weeks, they got 13% of their gain. So after that, the gain has been less. You can see that they took a huge loss here in June of last year. And overall, they gained money, but they had to take, I mean, I would say sometimes you have to take losses on a trading account. That's understandable. But this was a remarkably big loss. They went from 39.5% down to 7%. So that's about a 32% account loss, I think, if I calculated that correctly, in June of last year, which is a very big loss. But still, overall, they've made about 2% with a 30% drawdown. I'm happy to see they will take a loss. Looks like they operate in some fairly big drawdown, but not ridiculous drawdown. You can see that they've got about 1,949 trades on this account, and I assume this account is, the trades are taken using the indicator, the variable indicator that you would put on your own chart and run. Expectancy is pretty good, 7 pips, and it looks like they have slightly larger losses, slightly smaller wins, with a 68% win rate. They trade a lot of instruments. They trade a lot of currencies. They do trade, it looks like, Litecoin a little bit. I saw that earlier. Where is it? At least I thought I saw Litecoin. Yeah, here it is. Just a few trades on Litecoin. And then they also trade, it looks like, Euro to Swedish kroner. So if we just look at the summary here, they've had a total of about 15 trades on Litecoin, 3 trades on gold, 28 on euro to Swedish kroner. It looks like they're making positive pips. If we look at some of their trades, it looks like there's a little bit of gridding going on, because you can see here we've got, for example, euro Swedish kroner closing 4 trades, so it's doing some gridding here, which is fine as long as they manage the risk appropriately. And I think that's, if I recall correctly, I look at that loss in June, and that's why they took the loss. They decided to close a pretty big grid, pretty high leverage grid, which was probably a smart choice. I don't know. I didn't look at what happened to that currency after they closed it, but you definitely want to control your leverage and your risk on the account, or you could totally blow it. So they've managed to make some money. Keep in mind, this is an indicator. This is not an EA. It means that you have to take the trades yourself. So you can set it, I think, to trade in specific hours, but then you need to be available to take those trades. So you kind of have to be able to watch it and take the trades and be at your, wherever you're going to place the trades, your laptop or whatever you're going to use to place the trades. So it's kind of a hassle to use this kind of trading system. I have tried to use indicators a little bit in the past, and I wasn't able to really do it because it requires you to just constantly be running over to evaluate a trade, decide whether to take a trade, take the trade, close the trade. It's really a hassle. I prefer an EA or a robot that will take the trades automatically from your algorithm. So I would say that this is not a bad product, but I would say I wouldn't use it. I don't think that the gains are probably good enough to run an unmanaged indicator and take trades based on it. And I would also say that I wouldn't want to run an indicator where I have to take the trades, all the trades manually, and it relies on me being able to take the trades, being awake and available to take the trades. So overall, I wouldn't use it, but I don't hate it. It's okay, I guess. I think I'm sort of ambivalent on this product. It is expensive, I would say. $99 a month for this is too much. I looked briefly at some of their other products. I wasn't impressed with any of their other products, so I don't think I would want to take this subscription to get this variable. But I can't say it's terrible. It's just really not for me, and I wouldn't be interested in it. Hope that video helped the viewer that requested this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.